Hey, YouTube world, and this afternoon or evening, I guess it's 3:40 in my world on January the 21st, and so I guess you could say afternoon, or I guess 4 o'clock makes evening, I don't know, but anyways, hey, anyway, and don't forget, I can be found all over the web, guys, so you need to look me up because we're going to be doing some new things this year over at the Crafting with Six. And we're gearing up to get ready to do that. So you might want to come check it out because I know it's been a while since I've posted over there on that channel. It was probably the last one was done just before my grandson passed. So anyone who's keeping up should know by now that around the holidays my grandson passed, and so yeah, that took precedence over making videos. But we are making a comeback, and for the new year we're going to be doing new projects, so you want to check us out over there because you don't want to miss out. Because I tell you what, yesterday I made a homemade portable on-the-go potty chair for adults as well as children. So you might want to go over there and check that one out. But for this subject line, I'm going to talk about the ridiculous excuses that people will come up with. First off, I want to know about the ridiculous New Year's resolutions that you came up with, that you knew when you made them you weren't going to follow them. You knew when you made them you weren't going to keep them, but yet you did. And you told yourself what? I'm going to give up cookies, I'm going to give up drinking, I'm going to give up smoking. You went straight for the hard shit and none of the easy shit, and then you couldn't figure out why you couldn't do it. Well, that would probably be why. It's not as easy as you think, and it's not a 1 week adventure. I gave up smoking going on 6 years ago. This year will be 6 years, and I tell you what, it was not easy. I gave up soda. Was not easy. I lost over 100 pounds. That definitely was not easy. And I did all this at the same time. So imagine that. If you're going to do it, just do it. But all the ridiculous excuses that you came up with for not doing it. And then you beat yourself up for failing. Like, what? I don't have time? You don't have time to eat right? If you can stop by McDonald's and get a cheeseburger, then you can stop by and get a salad. Here's the thing. If you're going to do a salad, you don't have to put 500 calories worth of salad dressing on it. But, you figure that out for yourself. Because you will sit there and tell yourself, ridiculous excuse number one, I don't have time for it. Ridiculous excuse number two, I can't afford it. Yeah, you can afford a cheeseburger, but you can't afford a salad? Seriously? And, I've heard it all. I've heard it all from, the healthy foods are so much more expensive. That's not true. A bag of carrots is like $1.89. A thing of celery is like $2. The little thing there's a little crate of bell peppers. Those are like $2. So, whatever you got to tell yourself though, right? I mean, some of the stuff is expensive. I can drop $8 on a bag of grapes because they're $1 something a pound. That I get. Some of the stuff is expensive. However, not all of it is. And let me tell you something. You could go right on over to the dollar store, That's right, people. You can go right on over to the dollar store and get things like sardines in a can. Very low calorie, very high protein. But oh, no, no, no. You can't have that because nasty fish. Oh, my God. Excuse number 3. I can't eat healthy because it's nasty. All the stuff that tastes good makes me fat. Well, continue being a fat ass, mister. I have all these ridiculous excuses. Hey, why waste your time making all these New Year's resolutions and trying to buck yourself up into thinking you're going to do something when you're truly not? Why do we as human beings lie to ourselves? It's not even a matter of you lied to someone else. Why do you lie to yourself? Why do you tell yourself you like being fat? Why do you tell yourself you enjoy smoking? Why do you tell yourself smoking makes you feel better? Why do you tell yourself food makes you feel better? I don't get that, because I watch these shows like My 600 Pound Life. And these people put their fat asses out there. So yeah, I'm going to talk about you because, you know, I used to be closer to 300 pounds than I am now. But, and I used to tell myself the same lie. Except for when I got tired of lying to myself, then I just lost the weight on my own. I just lost it for myself. I didn't go get my fat ass on TV and waste my time and some doctor's time and some camera crew's time, and, you know, I didn't make a big production of it. I was a fat fucking, now I'm not. But anyway, I don't get the ridiculous excuses these people will come up with. And it's like, I need food. I'm on my way to see the doctor who's going to give me bariatric surgery, and he's going to give me my life back, and I'm going to lose all this weight, and I am going to be better. But oh my God, on the trip there, I'm hurting, and I'm sore, and I'm exhausted, and I need food to help me deal with it. How stupid does that sound? Food makes me feel good. No, food makes you feel fat, and your fat makes you hurt. But hey, what do I know? I've never been 600 pounds, and I never will be 600 pounds, because you know what? I'm not going to give myself the ridiculous excuse that food makes me feel good. Food is my friend. Food comforts me. Really? That's why you're hurting, painful, can't get your ass out of bed, 600 pound, can barely breathe, dying motherfucker. But hey, your food made you feel good. Again, this one's going to be titled Ridiculous Excuses, because I don't get it, okay? You will sit there and bitch, moan, and whine about how you can't breathe and how there's nowhere left in the world to smoke because every place has become a non-smoking facility. And you will bitch about how expensive cigarettes and tobacco products and vaping bullshit has gotten. But yet you won't quit, because you can't quit, because you're addicted, because it's so hard. Seriously? Seriously. Come on, guys. I know I'm animated, and that's just who I am, but let me tell you something honestly. If you're sitting around giving yourself the okay to be 600 pounds, 300 pounds, 285 pounds, and you're smoking, you're on your way to your deathbed. And you can give yourself every excuse under the sun. And, you know, I just don't get it. You're making yourself hurt. You're making yourself uncomfortable. You can barely breathe. And you're doing this to yourself. And you will lie to yourself and tell you that cigarettes calm me down. That cookie made me feel good. Did it really? I mean, did it really? Because in the end, when that cigarette has you out of breath, and that cookie has you overweight, and you're so overweight that your menstrual cycle is messed up, and you're so out of breath from the cigarette that you can't do anything but sit around and you know, when you are walking or standing, you're trying to figure out where's your next sit down. I don't get it, guys. I mean, we want to be healthy because that's how we're designed to be. And there's nothing wrong with an occasional cookie. There's nothing wrong with an occasional snack treat or whatever. But when you have to have it in excess to the point that you're killing yourself, and then somehow you make this okay with yourself and those around you. And if you've got people bringing you stuff, you know, I've had this conversation before, so I'm not going to go into it again. But the whole gist of this video is the ridiculous excuses we give ourselves. You know, and I see people give themselves not just ridiculous excuses for not taking care of themselves physically or, you know, whatever. But I also see people giving themselves ridiculous excuses for not taking care of their kids. So, you know, because, hey, they're old enough or they're mature enough or they can, you know, they know what they're doing. You know, hey, what's little Johnny doing? Really? How old are your kids again? And you don't have a clue what they're doing, but they're mature enough? How the hell are they mature enough if nobody's raising them? How do they know what they're doing if nobody's looking after them? You know, I mean, it is amazing the level of ridiculous excuses that people will come up with for just complete and utter bullshit. You know, my dog keeps getting out because I don't even know. Well, then stop letting your dog out in the backyard without a leash or without a rope. You know, if your kids are so damn mature, then, you know, maybe you want to be a part of that. You know, kids aren't made to raise themselves, but okay. It's just, you know, the amount of ridiculous. I was having a conversation with my husband, and I'm not going to make a whole video about this because it's such a controversial conversation piece, and on a personal level, I'm not going to get into it because I'm not going to put my information, whether I do or don't, out there. But I was having a conversation with my husband about people who vaccinate their kids versus people that don't vaccinate their kids. And I find it utterly amazing how, you know, some people that vaccinate their kids are horribly afraid of their kids being around a child that's not vaccinated. If your child is vaccinated, why do you care if they're around a child that's not vaccinated? You scared they're going to get sick? But, you know, I mean, people have excuses all day long for why they do vaccinate and why they don't. I'm not getting into that one, nor am I going to get into my personal beliefs of why you should or why you shouldn't, and nor am I going to state here whether I do or whether I don't, because, again, that's not the topic. The topic is ridiculous excuses. And I'm just going to tell you, people come up with ridiculous excuses for everything. From the things they put in their mouth, to the things they put in their kids, to the things that they do or don't do in or out of their house. And I just, this year, people, try to find some common sense. Seriously. Stop coming up with excuses. Watch your kids. Get your kids seen by a doctor. Lose some weight. And if it is your goal to quit smoking, then quit smoking. But if it's not, stop telling people that you're gonna. And stop lying to yourself. Because if you want to quit, then damn it, quit. It's not going to be easy. Been there, done that. It's not easy, but stop giving off these ridiculous ass excuses for why you couldn't. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So, if you're going to do something, do it. And if you're not, then don't. But, stop giving off the excuses, people. You sit around, you make all these New Year's resolutions, and then bing, bang, pow, by February, it was all just one great big old lie. So, that's just my opinion on it. I've got an opinion. I have to have an opinion because I am who I am, and I got an opinion on it, and that ain't no excuse. I got an opinion on it. So, it is what it is, guys. You never know what it is, but that's what it is. Anyway, I'm just messing around. Anyway, take your excuses. Do whatever you got to do with them. But seriously, on the serious side, if you want to lose weight, then lose weight. Because in the end, you'll feel better. If you want to quit smoking, quit smoking. In the end, you'll feel better. Is it going to be easy? No, not at all. You can bet your life on it's not going to be easy. I've been there and did that, guys. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks giving up your favorite food. It sucks giving up your cigarettes. It sucks giving up all your crutches at the same time. And that's what I did. And I tell you no real lie, I mourned it for a good month and a half, 2 months. I mourned it like I had lost a best friend. But in the end, I did it. And I feel so much better for doing it. And going on 6 years of no smoking, I could tell you what, the further you get from doing it, the better you will feel. And if you can make it past that 3-month hump, you're good to go. You're good to go. So, anyways, stop with the excuses and just tough it out. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy, but I'm telling you to stop lying to yourself, stop giving yourself ridiculous ass excuses, and go on and do it. Because by this time next year, you could be smoke free going on 1 year. Think about that. Now, and the same thing with losing weight. Just think, this time next year, you could be 100 pounds lighter if all you do is lose 10 pounds a month for the next 12 months. Nobody said you had to go out and lose 50 pounds a month. No. If you just lost 10 pounds a month, take it slow. Take it easy. It's not a race. It's not a race. Take your time, take it easy. Come up with reasons why instead of ridiculous ass excuses on why not. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up because, again, my children have gone to Taco Bell and I never know when they're going to come waltzing back in and interrupt my video. And no, they're not bringing me anything back. They never do. I always bring them stuff back, but I never get leftovers. But hell, They're teenage boys, and that ain't no excuse. They're teenage boys. There ain't no leftovers. So anyway, guys, check me out. I'm all over the web, and I'm not nearly as animated or controversial in some of these places as I am here. So, and again, Crafting with Six, if you put it in the search engine, is all one word, and that doesn't work, then separate it, and it should take you right on over there, and voila, you should see me, or you should see something that I've made or making. So come on over, check it out, give up the ridiculous excuses, and do what you got to do this year. Your family will be proud of you, your friends will be proud of you, but most of all, you will be proud of you. Give up the cigarettes. It's not easy, but you can do it. Give up the junk food. It's not easy. It's not. It's not at all easy. But you can do it. Just remember that. You can do it. So, it is now 4:01 p.m. in my world. And I'm out of here, guys. So, have a great rest of the day. I hope your week is off to a good start. And if you like it, thumbs up it. And if you don't, and if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. Come on over, join us, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. You'll be notified every time I make a video. Sometimes I make one a day, sometimes I make two. So come on over, join us, and have a good day, guys.